is this, Rahul? And I'm saying this with all responsibility. The political parties of this country have given up on fighting for the weak and the downtrodden. That's what most, a 15-year-old girl, and I know Khushbu won't like it, Ami Yagnik won't like it, and Lalita Kumaramangalam won't like it, but it's the brutal reality. Political parties of this country only stand up for the powerful people. They stand up for vested interest, and that 15-year-old girl is nobody's, she's no vested interest, she's not a vote bank. A political party, she's not a vote bank, so you can do what you want. And Rahul Ishwar, if this is so unfair, if the basis for giving him a window was the ground is a senior citizen, then in this case is being treated differently from others. In February 2010, a senior citizen in Mumbai, along with a friend, was immediately remanded in police custody after they had alleged they had raped a woman. Now that person was not a godman, fraudman or whatever, right? So if you're not a self-styled godman or fraudman, then you'll be remanded. But if you are, you'll get away with it. What justice is this, Rahul? Why are you arguing on the wrong side tonight?
Very important 3 points. One, isn't it unfair? Isn't it unfair and unfortunate that Arnabji is portraying people as either pro-Asaram or anti-Asaram? It is not like that. We are all pro that 15-year-old girl.
Really?
There is no one in India who will be against her. We are all pro that girl.
So,
second point, but that doesn't mean Indian law clearly says a person is innocent until proved guilty.
Oh, please don't tell me the basics of the law. Don't. You're completely got it wrong, Rahul.
Not because he is a senior citizen, not because he is a godman. But remember, Arnabji, just because he has a past history of allegations, that cannot be a basis on which
Rahul,
a case should be registered against him.
Rahul,
so he should be given window only on basis
not convinced.
He is innocent until proved guilty.
No, you're not convinced of your own argument. And I'll help you. I'll help you, Rahul, to lose this sense of false conviction in your own argument. I'll give you one example, okay? A 24-year-old, I'll go to Khushbu next.
Please.
A 24-year-old aspiring model is raped by a senior citizen and his friend. Both are businessmen, a normal middle-level businessman. This incident happens in Andheri, right, 2010. Both the senior citizen and his friend are immediately put in jail. So my question to you is this. If a senior citizen in Mumbai rapes a young girl and is immediately put in jail, or allegation is there and immediately put in, allegation by the way, and immediately put in jail, then why is Asaram, who faces an even more heinous charge because the child in this case is a minor? Right, Khushbu? The child in this case is a minor. Why is an exception being made?
I really want to know why the exception is being made. Do the people even realize that what it takes for a 15-year-old girl, a kid, to come out and say that she was brutally sexually assaulted?
Yeah.
What the father of this 15-year-old child goes through by receiving these threatening calls and being threatened every day and night? Do they even realize at what risk the entire family lives in? And this man who's a self-proclaimed godman, he runs from state to state giving one example or the other, or citing one reason or the other to evade the arrest. What do these people think? Forget about the government, forget about which party I belong to or anybody else on this panel belongs to. I think as a woman, all the women panelists today will agree that this little kid definitely needs justice. And I will not agree that whoever said that it's innocent until proven guilty. I need to understand that why is he not facing the music? Why is he giving reasons to the cops, or why is somebody else deciding as to when the cops will go and meet him and give him the summons, or when somebody else will decide for him as to when he will come and appear in front of the police?
Who says that's Indian law?
Simply hanky-panky stuff. Why can't they be absolutely straight?
Who says? Don't misinterpret Indian law. I know the law, Rahul. Don't misinterpret the law.
Shankaracharya earlier. There has been allegations against Shabarimala earlier.
One second.
They were all proved false.
One second.
Charges against Shankaracharya.
Pinky is countering you.
They have all been proved wrong.
Pinky Virani is countering you. Come on, the FIR is filed 10 days back. There is no action till now. What are you talking about? Pinky Virani is responding to you. Pinky.
The way the law now is, just in case you haven't read, because you may not necessarily be up to date since the CLA Act has just come.
No, if you feel he's not up to date, you can tell him. Don't be subtle about it. This is the news. We believe in being direct. You're being accused of not knowing the facts, by the way.
That when it comes to minors, minors understood under the age of 18. If there is an FIR filed, and from what I understand, an FIR has been filed
on the 20th of August.
On the 20th of August, which is already so many days away. Then it comes up to the police to make its very, very, very initial investigation, which in this case I understand has been done because the manager, he apparently the accused runs something like 200 residential schools. So one of the managers who apparently told the girl's parents, and I'm using the word apparently because I haven't read the FIR myself with my own eyes, okay? Told the girl's parents that there was some sort of bhoot, jadoo, vadu, whatever had happened to her, and she had to go and meet the accused. Yeah. And that is how the accused has spent that 90 minutes or whatever with her. Now, the earlier commission, if you remember, when these two children who were found dead behind the other ashram in Gujarat.
That's right.
When that commission was called for, one of the earlier managers actually gave a kind of deposition that yes, indeed, this Jadoo Tona stuff was being used as an excuse, and within apparently so many days, he was shot at. All right? Now, the problem here is that if this particular accused, he stands only accused, not proven guilty until he is proven guilty in a court of law. That is clearly understood. The problem here is that the accused is constantly running and not facing up to it like a man.
That's the point. That's the point. And not just him.